don't think I want to eat KFC anymore. Killer Joe. So Killer Joe is a southern style kind of noir crime thriller directed by William Friedkin, someone I really, really enjoy. If you haven't seen any of his movies, you've at least heard of a couple. The French Connection, for one, which he won an Oscar for. The Exorcist as another one. My personal favourite, Motherfucking Sorcerer. So here we are. It's 2011. It's adapted from a play written by Tracy Letts. He wrote the screenplay as well. And we got Matthew McConaughey, Emile Hirsch, Juno Temple, Gina Gershon, and Thomas Hayden Church. It's a play with a small cast, so you need some really good actors who can carry those roles and do a really good job. And this movie, well, is it any surprise that it's well directed? It shouldn't be. It's very well directed. It's wonderfully acted. The characters can be interesting, and for the most part they are. But this movie's fucking weird and twisted as fuck. And there's a couple scenes, yeah, they agreed too. Fucking cars, man. See? Yeah. Whatever. I'll edit this bit out. So what happens is this family, and it's Emile Hirsch as the son Chris, Juno Temple as Dottie, Gina Gershon as Charla, and Thomas Hayden Church as Ansel. They get this Detective Joe to kill Ansel's ex-wife, because, meaning also Dottie and Chris's mum, hoping to get a nice settlement out of it. And, well, Killer Joe also happens to be a cop, which I don't know why that's important that he needed to be a cop, but he could have just been a hitman. But anyway, Chris finds out about this guy, and he convinces his dad and his sister, yeah, let's hire him. So they do hire him, but they can't pay him outright because they need the money from the insurance to be able to pay the hitman. So the hitman's like, I'll take Dottie on retainer, which is kind of, no, it's not kind of, it is as creepy as it sounds. And they're in a relationship now. The dad doesn't seem to care too much. The stepmom, she's like a serial cheater and stuff. And Chris is just like a big fuck up the whole movie. But the characters are really good. The setup is interesting, and I like how things sort of play out. It's just really weird. Like Tracy Letts sat down and thought this shit up. Then got people to fucking act it out on a stage. Then it got put into a movie. Like there's a scene with fucking well, as they call it in the movie, K-fried C, where involves a chicken drumstick, and I'm not even going to say what it is. I'm just sitting there going, okay, that's weird. Now, as that scene's happening, and I'm looking at Matthew McConaughey, and I'm like, buff dude, but kind of slender looking. And then I see, in the background, Thomas Hayden Church. Not as buff looking or as conventionally handsome, but he's kind of fucking jacked. Like I often thought in the movie, if he just moved something, his sleeves would rip. And as certain scenes of the movie happened, I kept thinking to myself, yeah, I'm stroking my sideburns. I kept thinking to myself, I reckon Thomas Hayden Church could beat the shit out of Matthew McConaughey. Which is kind of weird because Thomas Hayden Church's character is this kind of, well, wimpy idiot kind of dude, and Matthew McConaughey's character is this detective slash hitman kind of guy. So things take a really weird turn in the last 20 minutes. Like really weird and dark. It involves KFC and all sorts of dark weirdness. And then it ends. I'm like, yep, it's an abrupt ending. I guess plays kind of have that sometimes. And that's fine. That doesn't bother me at all. I could see where things probably might have gone after that, and I can draw my own conclusions. That's great. I don't mind when it's done well, and they kind of do it well here too. Sounds like I'm shitting on this movie, doesn't it? A little bit. But it's just, there's some fucking fucked up shit in it, and I don't know how I feel about it. yeah, I don't think I'd ever watch this movie again. So I'm gonna give it a decent score, but I don't think I'll ever watch Killing Joe or Killer Joe again. Killer Joe. Yeah, I'm actually not sure I agreed with the ending either. Like, it's fine, but some of it's out of left field. Some of it tracks, like it makes sense to me. Alright, I'm with that, but fuck it, let's talk about it. Alright, so what happens is in the last 20 minutes, like the Killer Joe kills the mum, but the insurance money goes to their mum's now boyfriend, Rex. And Charlotte's banging Rex, so she's thinking of maybe running off with the money or something like that. Anyway, fucking Chris wants to run off with his sister without paying the bad drug dealing dudes, and to save him from like Killer Joe and stuff. Only like Killer Joe's at the house already, talking to old trailer, talking to Ansel and Sharla, and there's this fucking really long. Oh, all right, spoilers, big spoilers. There's this fucking scene, right, where they're supposed to be eating KFC, and because he's also a detective, I guess this is why he's a detective as well. I guess so. Secrets can come to light. Duh. I'm glad I figure these things out while I'm recording. Should I just stop and re-record? Nah, fuck it. So he's grilling Sharla while Ansel's just sitting there looking jacked and dumb, and he's getting the questions out of her like it was really 100 grand, not 50 grand. Fucking, she's swearing at him. He's like roughing her up and stuff, and then he grabs a trick chicken drumstick, puts it towards his area, and like makes her perform oral on it, and um that part ends. He threatens them. He's like, I'm gonna get my money, motherfuckers, or your daughter's on retainer. She's coming with me because you guys can't give me my motherfucking money. And if you help Chris run away with me, I'm gonna slaughter you all. And Chris comes home. They're all eating KFC and stuff. And, the fucking gun comes out that Chris managed to buy earlier. He gets the gun taken off him, and fucking detective's beating the shit out of him. And then you think, all right, they're all going to come save him and stuff. No, they're more scared of the freaking detective dude. So they stab him and hold him down and stuff. And then freaking Dottie shoots him and shoots her dad. And then it's implied, like right near the end, that she might shoot. Gotta get my he's and she's mixed up. She might shoot him in the face. And then credits. I'm pregnant. Credits. And I'm just like, all right, well, don't have to worry about the drug dealers killing him no more. But wait, what? They all have. I feel like I'm kind of piecing it together as I'm talking about it, and it's still, I'm just. So I finished the movie, and I'm like, I gotta talk about this right away. If any of you have seen this movie, drop me a line. I really need to get this off my chest with people. This is just a fucking weird, fucked up ride. That, yeah, it was disturbing. And I'm not sure about the ending. I'm not sure I needed that chicken drumstick scene. I hope Gina Gershon got a fucking good payday for that. Like, that was some really good acting, and I'm just like, fuck, man, that's terrifying shit. I'm kind of conflicted about how I feel about this. Like, is it fucked up garbage? Or is there, like, this really cool Southern noir play with really disturbing elements? Either way, I'm going to give this an 8. It's really well acted and directed. It looks great. It sounds great. The fucking actors are mwah. And it's not that long. Yeah. I don't think I'd see this on Broadway or on stage because it'd probably go for over 2 hours, 2.5 hours, and shit like that, intermissions and shit. I don't know. I don't really want to get all like. Uh, I don't need to see chicken drumsticks anymore. Mm. Give me a like, dislike, share, and subscribe. Fucking talk to me about this movie, will you? This is like the weirdest piece of film I've seen in a while. Might be one of the more fucked up movies I've watched since I've started doing these reviews. I don't know. All I know is I'd pretty much watch anything William Friedkin directs. And maybe Bugs is on the agenda at some point, but I might give that a little wait. I think I need to have a break from Friedkin. This movie was fucking messed up. Ugh.